After a few years of learning on my own, in my own space, without ever really visiting yeshiva, so I started to realize the absolute truth and purpose behind the way of the Torah. And I started to put on tefillin and pray and talk to Hashem. And eventually I also took on Shabbat. And it was an amazing experience because I remember deciding that that's it. It's time for me to make my first Shabbat in my own house. Here I was in New Jersey at the shore, and I said, I gotta do my own Shabbat. And I remember going shopping, buying food, simple food, to make my Shabbos meal. Have some fish, have some meat. And I remember at home setting up the table and preparing the different foods I bought, making a small salad, whatever I had. And it dawned on me as I was preparing the food, I'm like, I'm all by myself. Shabbos, all alone. And I said, you know what? My brothers are here in the same town in New Jersey with me. How amazing would it be if I could bring them and share this Friday night meal together with me? And so I set up plates for me and for my brothers. And then I said, you know what? There's room for one more plate on the table. It's always a big thing to bring a Shabbos guest to your house. This is my first Shabbos in this house, my first house. I was renting an apartment. I said, you know what? Hashem Ya'azor, maybe I'll also be zocher to bring a Shabbos guest. There was one person anyway that was in the city that kept Shabbat. I said, maybe I'll bump into him and invite him. Lo and behold, I went for a walk past the places of business where my brothers actually, unfortunately, worked at the time. Again, we come from a non-religious family. And I bumped into each brother. And amazingly, although it was a very busy weekend and they were all very pressured with work, they all decided to take the time off to come and have the dinner with me. So here I was with my brothers, 3 brothers, and myself. And on our way home, who do we bump into? We bump into Ari, the name of this special friend of ours that was the only one other than myself in the entire town that kept Shabbat. We bumped into him, and of course he also obliged and came over. And so here we were at the table, all of us making Kiddush and having this humble meal. And I said to myself, it's unbelievable. I turned to Hashem and I said, Hashem, please, if I can have my brothers and have the table and fulfill the mitzvah of having a guest, how amazing it would be. And I feel like Hashem was there with me on that Shabbos, answering my prayers and making sure things worked out in a way that I should know that I'm not alone, that Hashem is with me, even though I'm by myself, and even though I'm struggling, and even though I'm just a simple Jew that just started to become religious, and I have a history that is the opposite of following Hashem's ways. You're with Hashem, and Hashem is instantly with you. I would like to connect my story with an idea I heard about the Modeh Ani prayer that we say every morning. It's interesting, we say that prayer even while we're impure. Immediately when we wake up, though we're still impure, we say that Modeh Ani. And what message it has for us, a beautiful message, is that even if we're not pure, even if we're far from Hashem, even if we've fallen, the instant that you want to be with Hashem, Hashem is instantly with you. And that's how I felt back then in my time when I was searching for Hashem, and Hashem said to me through those signs that He sent me, I am here with you.